it's Shannon, and today I'm going to be giving you ideas on Christmas party food and drink that you could do for any parties you're throwing, any kids' parties you're throwing, or anything like that. I do have dobbers on my head that look like little Santa hats, but you can't see them because of the angle. You also can't see the band because of the colour of my hair. So, that's fun. Okay, so the first thing on my list is slow cooker hot chocolate, and I actually do have a video on this, so I will leave it in the video description box, and I will put it in the clickable I button, which I think is up here. If not, it's up here. It's somewhere up here. One of these two corners. So the next thing on my list is a pretty, traditional Christmas classic, and that is pigs in blankets. So this is just sausages wrapped in bacon, so you can either buy these or you can make them yourself at home, and you can maybe do big ones, you can do little ones. And I think it's in the States that pigs in blankets are actually sausages wrapped in pastry, not bacon, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments down below, but I think I'm right. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Correct me if I'm wrong. Cough. Okay, so the next thing on my list is Christmas lights cookies, or just Christmas cookies in general that you could decorate to look all pretty. So I thought of Christmas light cookies just because I figured Christmas lights would be really easy to just draw onto a cookie. But I mean, you could do snowmen, Santas, reindeer, Christmas trees. You could do snow, like just a wintry scene. They don't have to be overtly Christmassy, maybe just wintry. So next on my list is chocolate peppermint truffles, and peppermint is just one of those flavours I feel like you need at this time of year just because it's so fresh and wintry to me. It might just be me, but yeah, it might just be me, but I mean, like, apparently the Body Shop seemed to agree because this was their collection last year. Oh dear, come on. Okay, turkey and stuffing sandwiches. So, turkey and stuffing is pretty good, obviously. I mean, I personally do not like sage and onion stuffing. So, I actually make garlic and cheese stuffing. And that's what I have with turkey in sandwiches, and it's actually really, really good. I will leave the recipe I use for the garlic and cheese stuffing in the description. It's actually my auntie's recipe. Because her son, I'm not going to mention that actually. Okay, so the next thing on my list is turkey and stuffing sandwiches. So I feel like these are pretty, necessary for a Christmas party because turkey is so traditional and so is stuffing. And, they taste really good together. So I feel like it's just a necessity. And you don't have to have, like, big sandwiches. They can be, like, little teeny tiny sandwiches, like for tea or afternoon tea or whatever. I don't think I've ever said a sentence that sounded more British. So the next thing that I've got So next thing I've got here is crackers, and or some people call them biscuits for cheese, and then obviously to go with this you need cheese. Or pate. I personally really like pate on my crackers. Or, oh, I'm so sorry. But yeah, so pate, cheese, maybe some cranberry sauce or something. Okay, so next on the list is just a few like nibbly bits. And so we've got nuts, twiglets, cheeselets, or at Christmas time they're called treelets. Christmas crisps, so like Walker's come out with some, and my hair is in my I give up with my hair. I'm scraping it back. I give up. Okay, so yeah, Walker's makes Christmas specific flavoured crisps, and I've seen in like Tesco's and Asda that they also have their own version of Christmas flavoured crisps, so I thought that might be quite cool. Popcorn, a must for a party. I wouldn't say buttered popcorn though, because that obviously gets quite soggy. But salted, sweet, toffee, you can get chocolate popcorn now, so anything like that would be really good, because it depends on the kind of party you have. If you're having a traditional sit down dinner, none of this is going to be good for you, but if you're having a buffet style or a kids party, then this is going to be perfect for you. Oh, I'm so sick of coughing. Okay, so another thing that is quite good as picking things is pretzel mix, and these can come in, like, they normally come in a pack, and then they're all different flavours. They're really, really tasty. You can get them pretty much everywhere. A selection of cakes, so Christmas cupcakes, or Christmas cake, or angel cake, or Bakewell tarts, or mince pies, or anything like this would be really, really good. Just to spread out onto the table, people can take what they want and just be happy with what they're eating, and then people don't feel obliged to eat things that they don't necessarily like, because personally I feel like if I'm at a sit down dinner and there's something on my plate that I don't necessarily like, then I feel obliged to eat it anyway. I mean, if I was allergic to it, it'd be different, but I don't actually have any food allergies. But if it's on my plate, then I feel obliged to eat it, because the person has like, the people have gone out of their way to make this specifically so I can eat it, and I'm gonna eat it unless I'm full. The stuff I don't like I normally save till last, and then I'll eat it if I'm not full. So something that's really popular in this country is shortbread, and personally I love shortbread and milk. It's something I used to have all the time when I was a kid. My mum used to give it to me every Christmas Eve. I'd sit with my little glass of milk and my shortbread and dunk my shortbread in my milk and eat my shortbread and then go up to bed, and she'd read the night before Christmas and I'd go to sleep. So shortbread is a must. And particularly my favourite is the Scottish brand Walker's, I think it's called Walker's. It's the one with the little Scottish dog on. Pardon me. Yeah, it's the one with the little Scottish dog on. They're really, really cute, so yes. But yeah, so I think that's pretty much all I've got. I mean, the other things that you could get in terms of drinks is, I mean, you could do up festive cocktails and put them into pitchers and just on the side. The only problem there is that you run the risk of kids drinking them. Or like you can get these big drink dispensing jug, where's my hand? There. The big drink dispensing jug things with the tap, and fill them with drink. Not necessarily alcoholic. You could have maybe one alcoholic, one non-alcoholic. Although I do understand that these containers can be pretty expensive. I think they're like 20 quid, but they are like 5 litres. I can't remember exactly. But I think they'd be really cool because then you're not constantly spending all night making drinks for people. You can literally just make a batch and then fill up the jug. Maybe some Christmas tree shaped crumpets would be quite cool. And once again, I sound very British because I'm going on about crumpets. But, I mean, we can get Christmas tree shaped crumpets and they're really tasty. Cold or warm. So, I mean, if people, like, you can put them out cold with the butter dish right next to them. And if people want them heated up, then you could say the toasters that way. And you wouldn't have to do it, you wouldn't have to do it. You could have soup, would be quite cool, if slightly messy. You just basically want plenty of food that people could help themselves to, rather than you having to serve it to them. And with soup, you could fill up a slow cooker and just have it on warm, and then people can help themselves. Just have a pile of bowls and... You know, it's the same principle with the hot chocolate. You just have a stack of cups and then people help themselves to the hot chocolate. But yeah, so that's my ideas on Christmas party food. And if you guys enjoyed this video, hit the thumbs up button. If you're enjoying me and my content, then click the subscribe button and ring the bell so that you get notified every time I upload a new video. Leave your video suggestions in the comments down below. I hope you're all having a lovely, lovely December, and I'll see you all through the screen. Bye guys. Oh, I'm sorry, my voice is like, give it up. You're not getting it done today, but I'm 2 videos down. I got maybe 1 or 2 more to go because I'm not here for a couple of days and I need to get these videos recorded. Wish me luck, guys.